I'll be talking about how to take care of your husband. So I'm going to go ahead to ask you this question. How do you take care of your husband? It sounds so simple, but these questions means a lot. Hi dear, I am Angela Zugo, your relationship and marriage coach. I support couples and singles to achieve a healthy relationships with their spouses. How do you take care of your husband? Sometimes in my marriage, I ask myself these questions. How do I treat and care for my husband and meet his needs, emotional needs? How can I show him that he matters a lot to me? That he is an important person in my life. I ask these questions to evaluate myself, to understand if I am actually on the right track of loving my husband and making him happy as I should. Although I might have some reasonable responses to these questions, I'm doing my best as a wife, but sometimes it comes to me as a surprise because I might be too busy to recognize that this area is lacking, that I'm not paying so much attention in taking care of him. In the same vein, I'm asking this question to you right now. What are the ways you have utilized to show so much love and care to your husband daily? Because it's got to be a daily practice to show him that I love him, that he is important, that I recognize his effort, his contribution to this marriage. How do you do that? Do you use your human power of affection to nurture and care for your husband? Too often, due to women's busy schedules, doing the laundries, cooking, keeping up with the children's activities and sporting activities, basketball, swimming class, ballet classes, taking care of the kids and the home, having a job to keep, and life in general, we become exhausted and lack the energy or even forget to attend to our husband's feelings and needs. And this may be one of the causes of the problems we might have in our marriages today. This does not happen intentionally. To be honest, it's not the intention not to take care of your husband or just to make him feel neglected in your marriage, but because of work and other things, activities of life, we tend to forget those areas. And so physically, you are together, but emotionally, he's not available. And little by little, he will be slipping away from the marriage. Problems will begin to, because there are gaps you have already created. So caring and nurturing is one of the ingredients that helps to maintain marriage and help to maintain that marriage relationship as we progress in our marriage. So you've got to do it daily. All right. So sometimes we become mothers. Sometimes once we become mothers, we forget that we are wives. Men do have feelings, even if they don't get to express it openly. They have feelings, and we must understand what those feelings are and be able to fulfill them. So a lot of times, women marry with the expectation of what the marriage and the man will do for them, and not what they want to do for the man. It's always men, give us, give me, give me. No. It is important to know that for you to be happy and be fulfilled, you must help, love, and care for others, particularly your husband. He comes first in your life, in your marriage. You should care for him. You should show him that you love him. With anything, of course, we've got different ways we can do these things, different unique ways we can show love and care to our husbands. And some of the ways you can demonstrate your love and care to your husband might be a call of affection during the day. Hi dear, how are you doing there in your office? A kiss at the door. Oh, I bet I don't get to do this often though, but it's something you can get to practice from time to time. A nice outfit at home. Watch his wardrobe. How is he doing with his wardrobe? Try to put things in order for him. Try to get him organized. These are some of the things we can do for the men. Don't leave them like that, They are grown-ups, they are adults, they get to sort themselves out. He can take care of himself. I've got children to take care of. I've got so many things to take care of. No. We should also, from time to time, even if you don't do it all the time, from time to time, you make ample effort to, show him that I love you. I got you. I know you are here. You matter so much to me. Do one or two things you think he would appreciate when you do them, right? So, even a comment of appreciation for something well done It's one of the ways you can show that you care for your husband. A back rub, nice food, pack him lunch for him. Pack him lunch for him. It's one of the ways you can do that. Even though he knows how to go to the fridge and pack lunch for himself, but you have chosen as your wife to, package this lunch for him. It's not because I want to serve him or for any other reason, but because that's one of the ways I have chosen to express my love to him. Right? Sometimes you may even forget, and you get so focused on your children, on family members, siblings, and relatives, and get focused on so many things that are not working in your marriage. And instead of you taking your time to notice your husband's feelings and emotions, and consequently, take care of him as supposed. So we get caught up with so many people in our lives, and the person you are living with is not being taken care of. You don't even know what is going on in his life. We take care of other people, but because he is very close to me, it does not matter. He can take care of himself. It doesn't work that way in marriage. Yes, we've got to really, really, really take care of him so that emotionally and physically, two of you are together. Our husbands are important people in our lives, and they must not be taken for granted or neglected. Don't make your husband feel abandoned. He already does what is in the family, you get him to do everything you want him to do, but you don't even know what is going on in his life, emotionally. You don't pay so much attention in those areas. Right now, this movie is all about how to get you to pay attention and ask yourself these questions, and look towards his direction and make sure that you are there for him and that he is being taken care of in whatever way you can. Okay? You need to build and rekindle the companionship and intimacy with your husband by taking care of him. Yes? So that there will be no gap for excuse. There will be no gap for misbehavior. All right? So it's very, very important. It's one of the ways we can nourish our marriage or keep it ongoing from time to time. Okay? Just show him that kind of love and care, and everything will begin to fall in place gradually. Okay. Do not ignore or let the man feel unimportant in your home. Yes. Your spouse must be admired and appreciated for all his hard work of working long hours to provide for you and your family, and for helping out with some chores around the house. Yes, you need to appreciate them. It's very important, right? In general, men like to be called my hero. Just give a man a direct communication without judgment, respect, appreciation, acceptance. They want you to accept them the way they are, right? Give him nice food and good love. He will do just anything for you, most especially for them that understand, for them that are responsible enough, for them that have that understanding to be able to recognize when their wives are really taking care of them and doing their best to make sure that the family and the marriage is going forward. Of course, I want to acknowledge that not all men, you can't get to please them very well. Even if you have to do everything you need to do, they don't get to recognize it or even appreciate your effort. I know we have such people too, but what can you do? The important thing is that you need to show them love as much as you show yourself, and then do your very best. There's nothing else you can do, right? Two wrongs cannot make a right. Do your best and then leave the rest to God. So men like to be admired, like I've said before. You compliment them, they want to be supported in whatever areas, or they have passion, right? This is important because when men are made to feel that they are not appreciated, you don't get to love them enough or embrace them or admire them, they feel hurt, unhappy, and abandoned, thus leading to a display of nonchalant behavior and resentment in their marriage. So you've got to really, really know, to take care of these little things. Okay? It adds up to our marriage. There is no man you treat like a king that will not treat you like a queen. Like I said, some men may not be too good in this area, but please do your very best. Okay? Do your very best and take care of your man, because you don't have any person. So do your very best to take care of him and leave the rest. Maybe with time they will come around. Okay? Don't say, oh, I'm not going to take care of him because he's not taking care of me. Just do your own part and leave the rest. So I'd like you to understand that we do not show care and commitments only when either of the spouse is sick. No. It's got to be a daily practice as we progress in our marriage journey together. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Share this video with others, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.